Hello everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play Horizon Zero Dawn. I'm still here in Mother's Crown and I got like a bunch of side missions in the previous episode. So I think I'm going to do a few of them today, especially since my next main mission is a little bit higher in level than I'm currently am. So I feel I should be doing some of these side missions first. For example, I'm supposed to find the missing Braves at Devil's Thirst, and some of them are pretty basic. I need to gather boar skins and find the ring. So I will be editing this a little bit and cut out some of the less interesting parts. And yeah, once I'm done with that, I guess we will try to take care of the corrupted machines. But again, I might want to do a few tasks first, so I can level up a little bit, because the next mission is, I think, level 15, so that's a little bit above what I currently am. And I did some trading, and I got myself a war bow, which can shoot shock arrows, so I have like a new form of arrow available now. But yeah, I guess I'll head out to this region first. It's where I'm supposed to look for the ring and find the skins. And alright, I also bought all the maps for all of these collectibles, so that should make it a little bit easier for me. But yeah, I'll be off and I'll bring you back whenever I find something interesting.
Corruption is loose everywhere. It said the card report is full of the
Well, that's definitely some old world ruin right here. Maybe I want to look around a little bit and see if there's anything of value. But, well, there's something. There's like one of these data pads. RP Greed, advert, data corruption partial. Okay, again, this is something I have to read. This is definitely the best free dating app in the Faro store. It's a lonely world out there. Sometimes you need a little high-tech help to find your one and only. After wading through the ocean of apps in the dating and romance category, we're confident we've found the coolest, if maybe also the nerdiest one. RPG Greed, I get it now. Graft the familiar mechanics of role-playing games onto the messy, chaotic world of romance, and the result is a lot more fun than you might expect. Users gain or lose experience by going on successful or not so much dates. After each date, users are invited to give their prospective partner one of many ratings such as Orc, NPC, starting character, or multi-class withered thief of hearts. Poor Orc. This is Orc discrimination. The app is a little intimidating for users in the early going who wants to date a level 1, but it doesn't take long to pick up a few levels and earn a little more attention. RP Greed's augmented reality interface is pretty fantastic as well. Activate your focus, open the app, and suddenly the stats of everyone in your vicinity with an RP Greed account are displayed right there next to them in real space. So if you're looking to strengthen your flirt game at the CAF shop, RP Greed got you covered. Tech Breakfast is legally required to notify readers that the above content was paid for by RP Greed and does not necessarily reflect the actual opinions or experiences of Tech Breakfast or its contributors. This sounds like a really, really terrible idea. And it must be really confusing for Aloy to read this. I mean, what is she supposed to make of this? But okay, let's leave this behind. We have some striders on the other side of the river, but I hope they're not going to notice me while I make my way towards my destination.
Might regret this.
I might, but I kinda need the ring, so I gotta get closer. Okay, it's somewhere around here, but we're not exactly sure where. I'm not sure if my focus is going to be in use here. Razor, and we also have some watches. Okay. Well, maybe for now I just keep on looking. Maybe I can find it somewhere around here.
Hard to tell the tracks apart. But this was tame. And a boar.
Okay, so do I have to follow the tracks? But where do they start and where do they end? Oh, hang on a second. I might be able to lure the watcher over here and get rid of one problem at least. There we go. Yep, that's one problem less. Okay.
It's not marked. Wonder what killed it. Froth around the
Examine
mouth.
the boar carcass.
Something it ate?
Ah. Alright. Let's do it. Has the boar eaten the ring? Yes, apparently so.
Something caught in its throat. Let's see here. That would be Tame's ring.
Yep. Well, we got it. But I still need to hunt a few boars. And I guess I will find some boars somewhere in that region. So let's move on. Let's kill a few boars. A number of boars here, but there's also a sawtooth. Let's see if we can get rid of the sawtooth first before we deal with the boars. I gotta be closer. What kind of noise was that? Now it just stopped moving? Okay, there it is. So where exactly are you going? Just like in a large circle. Okay. But I mean, sooner or later the sawtooth will come back here and might be able to perform like a silent strike. So I'm just going to wait. Although I'm not sure if I can actually kill that one in like one strike. Only one way to find out. Alright, it's slowly coming back around again, but I just had a different idea. How about I use a tripcaster to block its path? I mean, that should work even if Silent Strike doesn't, right? Here it comes. Yep, there we go.
You're not gonna be the one to stop it.
Well, that did some damage, but it's not quite dead yet. So let's try to finish it off here. Ooh, you are very jumpy. Right. That spot. And like 1 or 2 more hits should actually finish it. There we go. Okay. Well, the Sawtooth is still kinda dangerous. But I think now I'm free to go and hunt for the boars that I'm looking for. And yeah, we have a number of them around here. So I will go and kill a few boars. Alright, that should be skin number 4. There we go. So, that is 1 quest finished. Gotta return to Time and tell him the good news, I suppose. I found his ring. But first, I guess I will continue with one of my other side quests. Let's have a look. Yeah, let's go back to Devil's Thirst and let's see if we can find that hunting party.
A battle took place here, but who won?
Well, that's a good question. I have reached Devil's Thirst and I can hear like the tall necks stomping around. But I think he's not really going to care about me, right?
Grave arrows in these machines must have caused a stampede.
Okay, examine the corrupted Watcher corpse.
These machine tracks lead into the ruins, along with human footprints.
Okay. So I gotta follow the tracks. Okay, let's do it. At least it doesn't look like there's any other machines around other than Tallneck, so I hope I'm safe for now. I can hear someone. Kill the Sawtooth. Oh great! I have to kill more of them. Well, there's 2 and I suppose these are the braves that went missing. Okay, well, let's see if we can find a good spot from where to attack them.
Are you playing this for laughs? Dying. Or get cast out. I know.
I mean,
Trying not to think about
as long as they're inside the building, I'm probably safe. Unless they actually fit through the door. There might be a different door somewhere else. Okay. How do I want to do this?
Maybe there's a way to override them, but where would I find it?
I'm not sure if I can override them. I'm pretty sure I didn't get like an override button the last time I tried to take down a Sawtooth. Hang on a second. I mean, I have my machine catalog. Maybe this tells me something about Sawtooth. Body, weakness, fire, okay. Blaze canister, yep, that's his weak spot. Override locked. Cauldron Sigma overrides. Okay. So, are these cauldrons useful because they teach me how to override other machines? And if I want to override a Sawtooth, I need that Sigma override. Is this what this is all about? Well, I mean, I got the quest for Cauldron. Of course, I'm not sure if that's the one that I'm looking for. Cauldron Sigma. Actually, it is. Yeah. Okay, where exactly would that be? I mean, that is very, very much out of my way. But, I mean, sooner or later I definitely need that Sigma override if it's going to help me to override Sawtooth. But maybe at this point in the game I will just try to kill them the old-fashioned way. But, I need like a good position for that. Let's see if I can get me a high vantage point here. And I should make sure that my arrows are full. Now try to
Let's make this quick.
At the weak spots. Well, apparently it totally fits through that door. Okay, okay. This is going to be interesting now. Alright. Well, they don't seem to come any closer though, which is interesting. Anyway, let's give it another few fire arrows. Well, now it came all the way over here. Alright, let's draw it a little bit away from the walls so I can properly evade and stuff. But apparently it doesn't want to move too far away from its location because it just keeps disappearing on me. Alright, this one's almost destroyed. Let's use another fire arrow. There we go. And maybe I want to try that new shock arrow. I mean, presumably these are just weak against fire, but I kind of want to see how this works. Alright. Well, it does seem to do some damage anyway. But I should probably stick to the fire arrows because I know that that's what it's weak against. Alright, are you afraid? Why are you running away? Here we go. Right. Now a little bit more damage with some other arrows. I'm going to retreat again.
I've got other ammo.
Yeah, I feel that they have like a limited radius they can move, because once they retreat behind that spot, it's just not attacking me anymore, which is odd. But okay, I'm not complaining. Also, let me actually mark this quest again. No, it was over here. Kill the Sawtooths, right. Come on. Why are you trying to run away from me? Alright, here we go. And I'm off again.
Slow and quiet, does it?
And I need more fire arrows. Well, I think I found a fatal weakness of, well, at least these machines. They have a limited radius. They totally have a limited radius. Amazing. Alright. Let's finish off this one too. There we go. That wasn't too bad.
Out yet?
But yeah, I definitely need that override, because I might not always be able to retreat beyond a certain perimeter, and then they're just going to stop attacking me. Okay, let's see if we can talk to the Braves in here. Well, belongings, primitive tools, wood, beaten metal, leather, construction consistent with Nora tribe craft. I saw some of them, yep, they're on top of this. Ferl and months. But how do I get up there? Hang on a second. Ancient debris. Yeah, there are some interesting descriptions for these ancient artifacts. Bracelet, ancient chimes, ancient wreath, ancient sculpture. I guess I don't really know what else these things could be. And we have another data pad over here. First Amendment virtual, news items, data corruption partial. Let's have a look. Editorial, does the First Amendment apply to virtual spaces? Last week, in one of the biggest synchronized police actions in US history, the homes of more than 700 primitive citizens were raided and more than 500 arrests were made for the crime of inciting criminal behavior using private informational processes. Private citizens, not primitive citizens. Private. Inciting criminal behavior using private informational processes. If you've been paying attention over the past 9 years, you'll know how to parse the above legal word soup. Those raided are accused of participating in a virtual anti-corporate sovereignty rally, this time at the HoloNet headquarters of Sterling Malkeet. Watching 500 people, many of them bloodied and terrified, hauled from their homes by police SWAT bots is understandably and rightfully horrifying to a lot of people, but this is nothing new. As far back as 2045, when the first major arrest of virtual protesters occurred over the occupation of Metallurgic International's holographic customer service center, pundits and courts have engaged in the debate over whether or not the internet constitutes a public space and is therefore legally required to oblige peaceably assembly. Legislation simply hasn't kept up with the advances of the HoloNet, and that's no accident. It serves the interest of Sterling Malkeet and Metallurgic in their corporate ilk to treat the holoscape not as a public space, but, in the words of Metallurgic-backed Senator Gerald O'Neill, an array of privately owned information processes. The same O'Neill, data corrupted. Okay, this sounds very like cyberpunkish, you know, some corporations that apparently rule over everyone more or less directly. Also, I do remember that there's like a data pad somewhere over here as well. Maybe I will pick this up before I try to get to the Braves. Yep, there was one over here. Jeff Andreatis Show, news item. The Jeff Andreatis Show, Part 4. Transcripts of each episode are posted within 24 hours on Andreatis Holo Transcripts. Visit Andreatis Holo to sign up for Jeff's newsletter today. Jeff, and we are back. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You're listening to the Jeff Andreatis Show, brought to you, of course, by the Rational Capitalist Immersicist Network. And let's just jump right into this. There's a trend of young people who are immigrating to China, of all places, for work. They're choosing to work in China's factories as manual labor. There's this article today posted on Cafe Intel, one of those cultural trends fluff pieces these procs are so fond of reporting, that immigration to China by American citizens has doubled since 2050. Now, why is that? Well, Cafe Intel would have you believe that corporate sovereignty, the left's current favorite boogeyman, and increased automation have limited the opportunities here in America. Folks, I know I don't have to tell the world's smartest radio audience, but that is absurd. Do you know what's limited these young people's opportunities? Poor decision making, nothing else. Right now, at this very moment in history, the best instruction in the history of education is available to anyone who has the nuts to apply for a modest loan. But now these infants, these spoiled better backwenners with their totally inherited, totally unexamined prejudice against the amazing work being done by corporations around the globe, and in this country specifically, they say, oh no, I won't go to a corporate school. I don't want to go learn something useful from someone successful. I want to move to Vancouver. I want to major in Bash course studies from stone out of my mind on Snake University. What exactly did you think was going to happen when you graduated with your creative expression degree from some East Coast left-wing edu enclave that nobody's ever heard of? Folks, we aren't experiencing a brain drain in this country, we are experiencing a shame drain. And I say, bring it on. We're going to open the channels here. If you want to drop in, you know where to find us as always. No fancy skins, no voice mods. If you're going to be a belligerent ass on my show, you're going to do it with your real face, you cowards. Fascinating. I mean, this paints some interesting pictures of what the world was like before. You know, apparently everything just went to hell. So I'm going to assume these giant robots were the idea of these corporations. Right? Anyway, now let's see if we can talk to the Braves. No. Oh, I can just talk to him from here. Alright.
Oh, you're that Brave who was outcast. What are you doing here?
Your friend Den told me to come find you. Why are you up there?
The Sawtooth ripped our packs from us. Us. Without weapons, this was the best we could manage. Thank you so much for destroying it. Now we can get home. One thing, you won't tell anyone you saw us here, will you?
I didn't. At least, not your friend. Need any help getting down?
We'll go back on our own. Don't take this the wrong way, but maybe we shouldn't be seen with you, or they might figure us out.
Alright, fair enough. As long as you'll be safe, and I guess the noise is just the tall neck walking around. Anyway, I still have to report back my quest. The question is, do I want to do anything else before I return to Mother's Crown? Well, there are no quests in this particular region. I mean, we have a corrupted zone over here, but it's level 15, so I'm not sure if I want to do this just yet. And well, I guess I can, like, check out the cauldron, because this might help me to override some more machines. And I seem to remember that I had, like, at least one more quest that was somewhere around here. Let's have a look at this. Right, this one, find John. Where exactly was he? Okay, yeah, sure, I guess that's not too far away, and I might be able to visit the campfire over here. So, I guess I will try to continue this quest as well while we are in the vicinity. Alright, I'm trying to reach the spot where John apparently is hanging out, but there's like a bunch of scrappers in my path.
Oh boy.
So I guess I will have to destroy them. But I seem to be having like a decent spot here where they can't attack me, but they might be able to shoot me, so gotta be careful about that. Oh, Oh, well, there goes my ammo. Let's maybe use one of these shock arrows, why not? Right. Still can't. Oh well, you found a perfect place from where you can actually attack me. Clever girl. Clever girl. So I guess I'll have to take care of you first before I'm dealing with the rest. Right, let's be careful here. Well, of course now he's also kinda hidden and hard for me to reach. Well, I didn't want to drop down here. Let me get back up. Right. That's one of them down. And again, we found a good spot over there. Let's see who's going to hit who first. Right. Well, you won't be able to properly hit me from there. Okay. It's two of them down. I'm sure I can take on the remaining one.
Calm.
Manually, I hope. Let's pick up all of this. So, let's make sure my arrows are full. Yep, you're still hostile, huh? Right. And now you're trying to shoot me. Let's go in with a spear and finish it off. There we go. Alright, well, I hope John didn't run into all of these scrappers. That might be a little bit problematic. But yeah, I'll move on and I hope I can find him soon.
Can't carry more.
Oh, is there anything I want to take with me? Apparently I already have a lot of scrapper lenses, so I'll leave this behind. Alright, I hear something.
I'm locked in!
I guess he's still alive. Hang on a second. Where are you? Investigate the lodge. How did you manage to do that? Anyway, I'll be with you in a second.
I'm locked in!
Alright. Yeah, he's inside. How did that happen?
Is someone there?
Yeah, you are lucky.
Oh, Mother be praised. I thought I'd never be freed.
What happened?
A gang of outcasts, that's what. They burst in, stole my dreamwillow, and left me to die.
Well, I guess they don't really have much to lose if they're outcasts, but yeah, tell me about them.
A gang of outcasts?
Yes, a gang. The door crashed open. I didn't stand a chance. They grabbed my dreamwillow and left me for dead.
Alright, I'm here because I'm looking for dreamwillow, which means you don't have any dreamwillow anymore. Is that what you're trying to tell me? So why would they do that?
Why would outcasts steal your dreamwillow?
Why? Because it's the most valuable herb I gather, of course. Miserable thieves.
They took nothing else?
No. Mark my words. They have struck a deal with outsiders. It's shards they're after, and they'll kill to get it.
Okay, you think they're collecting dreamwillow to sell it off to someone else. Anyway, where would I be able to find them? Any ideas?
Which way did the outcasts go?
Up the mountain, I think. You might catch them if you hurry. Whatever you do, don't let their shabby looks fool you. They'll kill you as soon as look at you.
Okay.
I need to catch my breath.
Yeah, you could stop talking for a start.
Wow. Wow. That was rude. But okay, I guess I'm going to follow the outcasts.
The outcasts must have left tracks. My focus should pick them up.
I'm already one step ahead of you. But yeah, I still need to find that dreamwillow, so I guess we're going to track down these outcasts. Oh, well, I guess the outcasts have a bit of a problem, huh?
Hit it again!
Well, I guess I'm going
Yes!
to help you.
Oh, mother be praised! Finish it!
All right, I have to make sure they don't shoot at me, which they always like to do. Oh, and maybe I should take down the Watcher. That should be easy enough. If you would just look at me for a moment. There we go. Okay. But the machines are still around. They just left. Well, I suppose I will have to go down here. Don't really like that, though.
It'd be fascinating if they weren't looking for me.
I kind of like my high vantage point. Right. See if we can destroy some of the weak parts here. Again, they're not really coming to attack me. Well, here we go. Let's see.
Good shot!
Well, let's switch to a different weapon, maybe. Well, apparently they're trying to shoot it too, so that's good. At least I don't have to do all the work myself.
He heard it!
There we go, and I still gotta take care of the Watcher, though. There we go. Alright. So, did you steal the dreamwillow? And don't you dare touch my loot. I did most of the work here. This is my prize. Okay, now, let's talk.
You have our thanks, if the gratitude of outcasts means anything to you.
It does.
You not only save us, but speak to us.
The matriarchs cast me out at birth. The laws of the Nora don't mean much to me.
And you're that girl whose mother never claimed her. But an outcast no longer.
No, a seeker, in fact. Looking for dreamwillow.
That could be a problem.
Why? Have you been stealing the dreamwillow?
Why did you take the dreamwillow?
Because we have wounded. Why else would we take it? Something terrible has happened to the tribe. The Braves offer no protection. The machines are angry, and bandits infest the sacred land and prey upon us. Why else would outcasts break custom and band together, but that we have no choice? Even so, we did not steal. We left shards in the stashes and tried to pay John. But of course he would not speak to us.
I see. Okay, I can kinda understand that. So why were you cast out?
What crimes did you and the others commit?
I beat a man who stole my kill. It was my wrong. The others stole, broke custom, or trespassed among the bones of the metal world. No murderers here, if that's what you're asking.
I guess I'll have to take your word for it. So yeah, what exactly did you to Jun?
Jun said you roughed him up.
He was too busy cringing to know what happened. The man's a coward. We made sure not to hurt him, not that he seemed to notice.
Okay, I kind of sympathize with you, but I still need some dreamwillow. Surely we can share it in some form, okay?
There are others who need dreamwillow. You can't have all of it.
You asking or demanding?
Talking. One person to another.
I see. Perhaps we have more than we need. After everything that happened, we were afraid. We took all we could find. Here, I'll keep a portion, but the rest... may it find its way to those who need it.
I'll see that it does. In the meantime, stay safe. And stick together.
Alright, so you can be reasonable after all.
You gave us a better deal than the matriarchs ever would have. Thanks.
You're welcome. Although I think that's kind of a low bar to pass. But yeah, I guess that is another quest not quite finished. I have to return to John and give him the dreamwillow. But I also need some of it for, what was her name? Fia? Right. So I have a bunch of quests to turn in now. The errands, this one I can turn in, this one I can turn in, and I mean this one is too high for me at the moment. So maybe once I have returned all of these quests, I will go back to my main mission and do one of these two. Maybe I'm actually going to continue with this one. We'll see. And I want to visit the cauldron because I need more overriding capabilities. But for now, let's call it a day. As always, thank you for watching and see you again next time.